The rocket came through here, piercing the wall. Then it crashed here, bounced back, and exploded.
Sheikh Mohammed is still shocked. 2 nights ago, the Taliban attacked here. 7 rockets were fired. 1 hour of violent combat in this usually calm area. The Taliban were aiming at this small police station located on North Afghanistan's most strategic road. A few kilometers away in the city of Kunduz, the police headquarters are almost completely deserted. Most of the men are engaged in combat operations in the neighboring district.
Our enemies have ambushed our policemen. A mine exploded near a bridge last week here. 4 American soldiers were killed.
A rise of Taliban attacks against convoys coming from Pakistan has pushed NATO forces to look to the north to find new supply routes. The problem is this transit axis is also of great interest for the insurgency. Taliban attacks against truck drivers are increasing. This man, who prefers to remain anonymous, has witnessed the violence.
3 days ago, they stopped the truck convoy. They blindfolded the drivers, took their cell phones and brought them back to town. Then they burned all the trucks. The situation is really deteriorating.
North Afghanistan isn't traditional Taliban turf. They don't have deep-rooted popular support. However, anger against the Afghan government is mounting. Here in the Kashgar province, we met with village chiefs. They accuse Kabul-backed warlords of stealing land and properties.
There's been so much violence here. They took everything people owned, everything. I saw it all, I can tell you. We've been through some very difficult times. 3,500 families used to live here. Now there were less than 800. The rest have fled.
These men are Pashtuns, a minority here in a region mostly inhabited by Tajiks and Uzbeks. They claim to be discriminated against because of their ethnic belonging.
Warlords have chased us from our villages. We have no choice but to live elsewhere. And when we dare say something, they tell us, "You're part of Al-Qaeda."
The people who have the power, the former commanders who own the weapons, they're the ones who've stirred up ethnic tensions. That's because it serves their interest. They took the advantage of Pashtuns being a minority here to steal their land.
Afghan President Hamid Karzai has no control over these warlords. In fact, he's reached out for their support in these elections. Tensions are escalating to a critical level here. For some local chiefs, there aren't many solutions left.
We're ready to die. Up until now, we've been very patient, but now enough is enough. Let me tell you what's going to happen. Either we attack first, or they'll attack us in the end. Be sure of one thing, things are getting really dangerous for the government.
Threats which have been carried out recently in this very same province. On July 26, General Fahim, President Hamid Karzai's running mate in these elections, miraculously survived a rocket attack on his convoy. A new front in the Afghan conflict could well be opening in the north.